Hey guys, time to review Doctor Strange as part of our Marvel Cinematic Universe reviews. Once, once again, like in my Ant-Man and the Wasp review, I do want to take time to apologize for the fact that I will be really tired doing this review, and I probably will not have the same sense of enthusiasm that I normally would. I don't mean it as a disservice to this film. It's just I'm filming this at like midnight. I've had a long day, but the sooner I get these filmed, the sooner they can go up, and the better chance I have of getting all the films up to Infinity War up online before I see Endgame on Sunday. But with that out of the way, let's get into Doctor Strange. Uh, Doctor Strange, I don't want to say strange because pun, but this is a strange one. It's fine as a movie. Like, it's definitely not the worst. And it is a solid introduction to the Doctor Strange character. I just think it's one of the MCU films that I think has been hit the worst by time and rewatches. Just in the fact that it's an origin story, but it's a very paint by numbers origin story. Like, cocky hero gets taken down a peg, has to fight his way back. It's essentially the same plot as Iron Man, except take out him getting kidnapped by terrorists and insert him fucking up his hands in an accident, and take out building an Iron Man suit to escape with learning to become a wizard. That it seems very similar to Iron Man in terms of just the narrative and the character arc. And I think, it's not as good a film as the first Iron Man film. So that is not a comparison that I think has helped it. That being said, I've already said it, but this is a good film. Like, Benedict Cumberbatch is great as Doctor Strange, even though I don't know if I'll ever really grow accustomed to his American accent. But no, he's great. Tilda Swinton's always good in pretty much everything she's in. No exception here. She's really good. She's really good as the Ancient One. Chiwetel Ejiofor, I liked what they did with his character. I feel like he was going to be a slow burn to what that character was going to be. No spoilers, even if you haven't seen the film, even though it's about 3 years old at this point. But no, this one, I just think like it doesn't hold up as well as some of the other MCU films. The star of the show, though, is just the magic element that they introduce here. Like, the special effects are insane. Like, this is really trippy, but good trippy and not bad trippy, unless depending on whatever you're tripping on. But no, I really liked, and I was really interested in the sort of magical subsection of the MCU that they're setting up, and this was a really good introduction to Doctor Strange and to that part of the universe. The film does have a weak villain, though. Like, he is definitely the worst MCU villain of Phase 3. He's no Malekith, because you don't really get his motives, but they at least try to half give him motives. Like he has his own backstory, other than 1,000 years ago he tried to wipe out the universe for no real reason other than he's bad. Like, you get a reason, you get a story of like, he used to be the Ancient One's pupil, but he turned bad. Like, yes, that is very generic and ripped straight out of Star Wars, but it's still, at least it's something, but it is a shame because Mads Mikkelsen is a tremendous villain actor, and just an actor in general. Like, he's great, and I feel like he deserved better than what this film gave him to do as a villain. But, you know, again, like I said in the first Ant-Man film, especially with the origin movies, the villains tend to not be great because too much of the film is focused on giving the origin of the hero. So the villain is secondary, very much, and this is the case here. This is setting up Doctor Strange, it's setting up Wong, it's setting up that whole mystic arts subsection of the MCU, as I said. And again, this is just, it's fun, like it's passable. It's one of the more average MCU films, I'm afraid. Like, it's not bad, it's not on the level of a Thor the Dark World or an Iron Man 2 or an Incredible Hulk. It's just not it's not as interesting. Just like between the two movies, like, just look at the two movies, that the movie I've just reviewed, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and the film I'm reviewing tomorrow night, which is Ragnarok. Those two films are more fun and more enjoyable than this one. You know, obviously Ragnarok is amazing and I'm going to absolutely gush about it tomorrow night, but just, this is like, it just didn't have, I think it was missing that sense of fun that a few of the other MCU films did better. But other than that, again, it's a solid film, good performances all around, amazing special effects. This was a win for Doctor Strange in terms of introducing him as a character, and I'm excited to see where he goes forward now. And now that the origin story is out of the way, I do feel as though when they give him a sequel, if they give him a sequel, I feel like it will be a better movie. But Doctor Strange, I am giving it a 7 out of 10, once again being a little bit generous. Okay, next time we'll be reviewing and I'll be gushing over Thor Ragnarok. Until then, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.